case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we putting up Tanga one, it's a Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Way to bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Way to bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salone to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Come here we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from Komon-Tok. Place to be with the young and care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need.
Yes, Fambulen, now welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok there. You know that. Always not Komon-Tok. We know they're done there. Komon-Tok, they're always available. Well, today again, yet another very, very tough one for we now. We get issues that we get for can pay attention greatly. One of the issue where we get for can look into that the internal power play. And of course, we get for look into the US visa ban. But for do this talk today, we get AKK Esquire. I'm sure a big name now the country when it comes to the APC mouthpiece. I mean, for put their own message out there. And because we can connect greatly with the APC, make week out in one. Well, Pambulen, like I said, today will be another a spectacular program. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok. And today now the 20 December 2025, where they can introduce the big man now the building. Well, what they can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. We just want tell now plenty for awesome. Yeah, we just want to tell plenty thank you for learning all join us this time. And as always, we ask that we do what you can able to do best now. Yeah? We are sharing is caring. And of course, not to waste time, we will usher in the big man at the building. On the other side of the platform, of course, this not the first time this one the same face now. Yeah, there's now AKK Esquire at the other side. AKK, welcome on the program. People are listening fine, right?
Good evening from Sierra Leone. I don't know exactly to Una how Una did it. I don't know whether na the morning 10 this, na something this on a net, but to win at salon, it's almost 10 after 9 o'clock. So we can say good evening. And now they do. I say Una greetings from Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much for left your busy schedule for joining we na Komon-Tok platform. And of course, we appreciate you for being here tonight. Well, we don't have much for West because we got a lot of things that we want to let you every unpack. First, we know say we not already get a timetable for go into a convention or lower level election, but let people understand they what's not that timetable they first before come on the main issues that we'll go for deliberating, because a lot of things that we not true understand or they look for clarification. We don't know more able to give you over to you.
Okay. Just a quick correction. The itinerary we want to see on social media, we authored from one of the organs of the party, we now the Internal Elections Management Committee, we can call for short IEMC. In no way, no, they communicates to APC lower level conventions or lower level elections timetable. So I make that very clear.
Oh, really?
So
what would they say na social media so you know come up from party, you know get the party blessing?
No, that's not what I am saying. I am saying the itinerary we want to see on social media and with the police clearance, we then give APC through one of the organ who call the IEMC, not get anything for do with lower level elections. Okay. But basically, it is about for make we engage with party at all district levels for beginning to prepare them say, having got the judgment or ruling from PPRC, when we can do with lower level elections, these are the do's and these are the don'ts where you're not supposed to do, or these are the things that we're supposed to do. In other words, it's called like sensitization. In fact, that is why IEMC self call them tour, say we go out for continue for communicate to people out there. And so waiting we go expect from them when we go start lower level elections. Waiting at the eligibility criteria and waiting will make you not go be eligible for vote and be voted for. So in other words, IEMC through the party writes the Sierra Leone police say we want to get what to call a town hall engagement. Now all the 16 electoral districts in alone. Then for waiting, now for make we go and sensitize your people and say when the time go reach for make we begin to elect with party officials then, right from the ward to the national level. Now this and this would they expect from the electorate, meaning with party members then, that you get to be a fully registered member of the party and a fully paid up member of the party leading to that particular dates of that election. That will give you the franchise for votes and be voted for. So in other words, what I say, what I say you want me to understand that timetable not to lower level elections timetable, but rather now timetable will come up from the IEMC when an organ of the party, we through the constitution of the party when at the March 7, 2022 constitution, at Article 42, it creates an organ called the Internal Elections Management Committee, IEMC, where it gives them a function, say this particular organ of this party will be solely responsible for conduct elections at all layers of the party, But
Okay.
distribute
All right.
ballot
Okay,
papers
thank you
and
very
complete
much.
all
You
other
don't,
things that are related to
yeah,
election.
you don't clarify for we. Thank you very much. Now we come on one key question where a lot of people in the tribe for understand the current APC leadership, and we see say the contest, the heat up. A lot of people there. People in the say, is it just like maybe an ideological struggle, or probably just elites in the tribe for already start the name in the history for say myself the vow for the IS office at the party for lead the party as a flag bearer. Clarify for because we say a lot of terms. Yeah, I know it's not a democracy. Now, cause the constitution again a democratic constitution, everybody get rights, but people in the look say too much physics and too much tension. Help we understand that side.
Firstly, I want to make this very clear to you. Say the APC at this point now, like we people can say that roses we don't reach at in prime. We they see them from a distance, it's so attractive that every bee want for nest or rest on her. That's what the APC. The APC is that rules at this point that everybody knows the next government na APC. That is one. And number two, all the one that will divide for become the standard bearer or flag bearer of the APC are people who have believed in the strongest of terms that they get the capacity for transform this country. They get the capacity for lead this country. They get the capacity for be president in this country. Because don't forget, in the flag bearer race in the APC, not any wishy-washy person if choose for be flag bearer in the APC. Because you know, say ultimately when you choose for be, when we end up for win as the flag bearer, you're automatically going to be the president of the republic. So it's not a mean feat. So therefore, firstly, I want to say that the fundamental and constitutional rights, having fulfilled the requirements as enshrined in Article 56 of the APC Constitution, knowing too well that you're a bona fide member of the party, and you don't reach that particular age limit, and you know, say, you don't enter the party for 5 good years uninterruptedly, and you know, say, a fully paid up party member of the party, wallahi, you're qualified. I see you as a competent person, and I believe, say, you're able to lead this country after you don't win the standard bearership at the party. So I will repeat by saying, indeed, I see it as a fundamental right with the entitled to, and I believe, say, they all qualify for be president of this country, but they will have chosen C4C, they will have chosen NGC, they will have chosen PDP, they will have chosen SLPP.
Okay.
But they look at all these parties and say, no,
All right.
the ideologies align with the APC. The competence, the prowess, the change can only be effected through the APC. And so the truth of the APC will back another to the one lead the party.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying. You mentioned something which caught my attention. We say 5 years uninterrupted. We all the wait for the decision or the ruling of the PPRC, the Political Party Registration Commission, with regards to Samura, Sam Sumana. It's a very powerful moment for the country because we know, say, when we talk about democracy, we also look strongly look forward. Of course, one of the governments in awaiting rather. Tell me about how we now therefore accept the ruling from APC, SLP, from the PPRC. Well, if go because I don't see we don't observe we don't watch serious media outreach where the quote from the constitution that they say now so if for be that Samura Sam Sumana no qualify, but if in turn the PPRC rule against what think will be next?
Firstly, I deny not for communicate to the ESQ and PPRC. Firstly, because I'm a lawyer and I know what it means for make a matter where they await judgment or ruling for making a comment onto them. or comment into that particular matter, because the likelihood for make you interfere with the outcome of that particular matter is high. Now, it make the law say anytime matter of such nature don't reach at that peak or it don't enter the courts, it's automatically subjudicate that you're not supposed to comment on it again. Make your comments not adversely affect the outcome of that particular judgment. So they deny for communicate to that leg in its entirety. But one thing I want to say now in this, Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Sam Sumana, a bona fide member of the party, for which I know say he don't serve this party as vice president once. He don't left the party. He don't go form in own party. He lead the party in the national elections and get elected members of parliament will serve at the well of parliament and saloon through that party the way he lead. And then he get left the party and come back to a party with the APC. So through all that insurgent, for every step he take, it gets a constitutional requirement. And so we don't reach at a particular point where the APC don't make any position clear, and instead don't make any position clear. So now we wait for the arbiter, we in a PPRC, for adjudicate and give exactly what's in the position when at this point.
All right. And when would they expect this ruling from the PPRC?
They don't comment to we say Monday.
That's next month.
Yeah, CDR Tunis, the Secretary General, and two other people. They will ordain a PPRC and equally invite Chief Sam Sumana and all other petitioners. They will all did it as they deliver this ruling. That's the communication.
Right. We're not gonna go deep because Monday in offer we gonna know the ruling. But on this another key figure where a name doesn't seem to go away anytime soon, but it's still fresh in the minds of many people. And Dr. Samura Kamara with the electoral justice. How APC will manage? Because clear, I remember the last discussion where Samura Kamara we get with Slam, it is still reiterates in winning or in claim in the presidency, and a lot of people say the executive more or less not a supporter, or maybe no they towing line for fight for anything we then call electoral justice. And it seems clear from what we see, because we know not behind the scene, but what we see, it seems as if Samura not in good time with the executive. How APC go manage all this one? Because like we said, are very powerful force.
For Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, this question we pose are the answer are in three folds. Number one, the issue of saying Dr. Samura Kamara and the electoral justice thing, and he gets a rippling effect. The APC want dismissal in its entirety. That's the first thing I want to do. That's not to Dr. Samura Kamara one great effect for electoral justice. He's not fighting for electoral justice as an individual. The fight for electoral justice is collective, and the APC is a very senior stakeholder in that fight. Now, when we form the tripartite to fight the electoral justice, not say Samura Kamara and the government of Sierra Leone. It's the government of Sierra Leone and the APC. Then the third party was the international community. So it was not a single fight by Dr. Samura. However, our reports say in that fight, he was providing leadership. And in leadership, yield dividend. And so therefore, a name will ever remain at the records of this country that in strong, firm conviction for electoral justice, born the agreement of national unity, will subsequently lead to the tripartite recommendations. And I will conveniently and safely say we succeed in the fight against electoral justice in having the 80+4 recommendations from the tripartite committee. And now the party, together with Dr. Samura Kamara and all stakeholders of the party, they in serious engagement with government to make sure say we implement the 80+4 recommendations in its entirety.
Okay, so the 84, because there's
that's the one
been
pull of the answer.
A different discussion on social media. People in the say the 80+4 recommendation, yeah, the divergence view, the divergence view, yeah, the convergence view. Now the divergence view, there is an issue of rerun or probably another election. I'm sure you follow on social media, and a few days ago, we see some engagement with the European Union with Madabi, with the government. We also don't trigger discussions, say, I know I'm going to within people in the say because of we understand. Is there anything like that? Or the support for say this happen because you say implementable? When they engage the government, is there something connected? Let you make clarification and let people understand. But with the people in the say now, that meeting it connected with because they say them pull the journalists out and the European Union don't tell the government say this one of the rerun therefore take place again. You can so sometimes, funny in our social media, but at the same time, they say people information gap, people enable gets what they say cogent information trusted. That I make what you did so today, Naya. We hope at least you go able to clarify that side. If actually Una as a party, Una don't avoid, Una don't forget about 2023 election, all Una focus on at 2028.
I'll tell you just to say Abdul answer this question in a threefold. I'll just be answered the one, they don't count another question again. So you're beginning to get me worried which one I go answer. I forget now the other two limbs. So
but if you're able to summarize things then for we, that would be much more beneficial for we because
and that's what I am doing. But the more you continue to jumble up questions, the more I'll start to wonder which one I'm going to answer because I know so many people are out there listening to this program. This is a worldwide program. And so when you always the host winner, people want to have first-hand information. But however, let me leave the other two limbs I wanted to answer in the same Samura Kamara. Let me come back to this question I don't pose. Yes, of course, the answer is a definite yes. That the engagement with the APC and the European Union was all born to the fact that we want to make sure that the 80+4 recommendations are implemented. But to answer that question, yes, the 80 recommendations are what we call the convergence views, meaning which the APC agree and SLPP agree on the convergent views. Which the APC agree and SLPP not agree, then are the 4 recommendations. Let me can say the 80+4 recommendations. So now, European Union and we the APC don't communicate to them on countless occasions that the SLPP they cherry pick in the implementation of the tripartite recommendations, and that even the way that they roll out the implementation of the tripartite, it's unfair, it's not correct, and it give the APC an uneasy environment. That's don't forget when we begin at tripartite, the committee was co-chaired. The APC, the SLPP, and the international community. But now when it comes to the implementation of these recommendations, the APC is not given an even number. Meaning, remember in the tripartite, the government sent 7 representatives, the APC sent 7 representatives, equal participation. But now in the implementation, the APC has very little or no representation in that committee. And even if APC get representation in the committee, they're in a very minute number. And this is unequal. In bargaining, we must have equal strength to bargain. But if somebody has strength or power over you, the likelihood for overpower you is too high. So we communicate all these inadequacies to the European Union and all the international community, or maybe they say, hey, we will agree for disagree at a round table. and we don't come with 80 recommendations. Let us implement these 80 recommendations in its entirety and not to cherry pick. And that even some of these recommendations will don't lapse in time. So these are the issues we bring up. And so international community don't hear them loud and clear. So now that they tell the government, say, hey, don't forget, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, D, APC is bringing it on board, and you guys are not doing what is expected of you. What's happening? So we are not provoking the necessary questions. So the issue of rerun, I don't think there's anything again about rerun here, because rerun in the tripartite recommendations falls under the divergent views. But what we they ask for now, in as much as the 4 recommendations are out there, let us implement the 80 recommendations in their entirety. And let us have an equal representation in the tripartite steering committee. Let us equally see our best we can give equal attention to all the 80 recommendations and not cherry pick them. So this is the argument. This is what is not currently ongoing.
Okay. So I'll jump into the area of government getting more representative than UNA. And we see another argument back then, say, even some key members then, not to say now nominate them as a party, now the government, for example, the mayor and other people, what's gonna be the as an opposition for the government choose for get more people than now? And why would they still continue? You make a brilliant point where you say, why would they go into the negotiation, the Agreement for National Unity, the ANU, will not be going in equal strength. But after that now, it gets uneven, balance. So why would I still accept that? Why would I still the inside it? Why would I self not go use, if any, people are accident, but I'm not going to say what you want to do, but from now, what's not the position of the party and why not the cry? Like, an opposition,
The APC don't jump past being a crying baby. The APC don't cease for being a crying baby donkey years back. One thing I want to make very clear to you is that the APC believes in democracy. The APC believes in civility. The APC believes in decent politics. And so what's in APC we choose for doing this? And actually communicate to the international community, say, the SLPP are deceitful. The SLPP are a team of rogues. The SLPP, they're very disingenuous to this country. The SLPP are very, very insincere when it comes to national issues. And when they put the facts there on the table. So therefore, what we don't tell them now in this, and it's very clear, that the whole problem of this country emanates from the uneven distribution of national resources. Tribalism, nepotism, regionalism. Read the TRC report. The senseless 11 years rebel war. And so therefore the APC know what's in the people of this country don't go through. We don't ever want resort back to those dark days. So we choose, say, instead of we war, let us disagree to agree on a round table. So we don't communicate to the international community when our program say, these guys, they're not genuine to we. In fact, by all indication, we ask them, say, we want equal representation in the steering committee. We want equal representation in the implementation committee.
Okay, so
chairmanship. That one gets the co-chair. Yeah.
AKK look like the opponents on the government already don't will now, because based on what you talk to said, then they see some on a strategy on they use. You say, okay, let's go into, but we don't be going to softness, or let we go into diplomacy, let we go into this, we don't see throughout this country how government they act when they want something. Then they use everything at their disposal or get it right. But una choose the other way. So government don't technically don't know how to manage the opposition. Una go calm, una go say, una law abiding, but things in the way governments can do, where people in the CC say not so even law abiding, but the opposition seems to be so obedient, so cool, so constitutionally minded, or so focused on the law, or say, that's what the law say, you know. So on social media, at least now some of these audiences say, they appear weak as an opposition. And that is why the government they get away with plenty things.
Whosoever might be thinking that way, they in the most illusion point of view. Anybody who thinks that the APC is that of a crime baby, anybody who thinks that the APC is a weak party, anybody who thinks that the APC believe say they always settle for less, that person seriously in delusion. However, what in the APC not to do, like make them turn themselves into hooligans, for make them turn themselves into a party where they dissociate themselves from the good tenets of democracy. We'll never do that. No matter how they provoke we for good at part, we'll never go that path. But one thing we can tell them, and I don't say this not once, not twice, not thrice, on countless numbers, that the APC of yesterday is no longer the APC of today. The APC of today, we believe, say, democracy, say everybody, democracy say the majority. And when the majority have spoken, the APC stands in solidarity with the majority.
Okay.
And so come rain, come sun, we'll defend the majority of these people. And we'll defend them by every means necessary. And this is the promise to Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah.
So firstly, Niccolo Machiavelli said, he said, in politicking, one must have two phases, that of gentility and that of bestiality. And you can use either of those phases as and when the need arises. So thus, the APC is saying, nobody has monopoly over violence.
Okay, so if the time presents itself to use the other phase, the bestiality, you will use it, right?
Let us play according to the rules of engagement. That's what the APC is asking for. Let us play according to the rules of engagement.
If I get your quotation, that means if an opportunity presents for us to show the other face, we're not sure. Is that what you're saying?
I am saying the APC has that should phases, that of gentility and that of bestiality. And we can use either of the phases as and when the need arises.
Okay, all right. Don't put down there, don't. There's one thing where you mentioned senseless war, where a lot of Mr. Sagwa disagree. Where a lot of the time, one of the politicians, other people in the say we fed 10 years, 11 years senseless war. I know they understand why people in the call it senseless war at all. Because there will be a chain concern, just like what did happen so after 15, you know. We just got to be sincere, honest. Why would they call it senseless war? It was not senseless war because there were systemic issues, corruption, arbitrary misuse of power.
What did we really benefit from that war?
Yeah,
what did we benefit from that war? It wasn't senseless.
You just spoke about
Komon-Tok.
Listen, talk about two phases, right? You said one of your party get two phases, not so. And that is more. It's not about the party. It's about every man has two phases. I agree with you. Because sometimes when gentility fails, brutality show up, you know. So the 10 years, 11 years old, it's not a senseless war at all. Because people
what did we benefit from that war as a nation?
Well, this is how the TRC should have been the benefit, because we should have learned. Well, it seems as if we're not learning.
So that's what the point is. Yeah. That's the point is. For make it take woman, you cherry in belly, you bite saying a boy pick your girl pick, what you benefit from that? There are better ways to have made your case. For make you watch Motorman, you say long sleeve or short sleeve, you cut in hand. What do you benefit from that?
So you see as the
For make
effects
you,
now, we need to look at the cause. There is
so I am
cause
saying,
and
what
effect.
did we benefit from that horrific situation?
Exactly. That is why we don't even to say it's a senseless, because it's not
Senseless.
senseless, because
Anything when you
just-
go into, listen, I am not provoking an argument with you, but I'm too deliberate. Anything you go into as a human person, and you know, say the result is nothing to write home about, it's worth not taking. Negro, I repeat again, this is Machiavellian saying that a life unexamined is a life not worth living. Before you go into the jungle, you have to know exactly how tough it is. You have to do your analysis, your SWOT analysis, and know exactly your chances of success.
all right.
If that is not done,
Okay.
and anything you attempt to go into,
I get
go
your
to be
points.
risky and careful.
Like you say, it's not about
We have
arguments.
nothing. We have
Everybody
nothing to
gets.
benefit from the war in Sierra Leone. Our diamonds
It's good.
were stolen from
No, it's
us.
good.
Everything we had was ripped
move on.
off from us. Our dignity, our human respect, our natural resources, lives were looted. Sorry, properties were looted. Lives gone. Properties were gone down.
Let's share
And
that
on to
one
this
away.
point,
Let's share
that memory
I
is still
understand
fresh
your own
in some of
point.
our minds.
I understand. This is how you want to put it. That's fine. I completely respect that. Now, there's one key thing that I want us to look at. So let we look at one key way that affects. I'm not going to just say we are within the diaspora. This time for all Sierra Leoneans, and it's coming in a gun style. The visa ban. I'm sure una they follow. And if you look at IMF reports, last year almost the people in just America alone, they contributed, I think, where the figure self. I just want to be precise. Okay, that just made roughly 100 million income remittance. And was that the time for talk, guys? We serve not the diaspora, we get huge role, but most of the time we see said the government not too care about people that are the in the sense that they never calculate them. It's like we then are a foreign, a foreign government. I don't know how them put we as Sierra Leone, they know something as Sierra Leone, but then put we in a separate category where like we not completely be Sierra Leonean because maybe some people can get passport, you get passport, you understand. But this it don't become very serious now to a point that we don't know how the country go. What can I make up of the visa ban force as a opposition before we come to how the effect where this don't create for we? Like for me.
Okay. Let me make this very clear. The perception to this is individual and not from a party point of view. The reason is that when the party one communicates, then they do a presser. The party has not communicated on that issue of this blanket visa ban that happened on the 16th of December 2025.
Yeah.
But from your personal point of view, I would say these are the worst shame ever Australia will ever get by the international community. These are the worst disgrace Mama Salondo ever face. Now the face of his colleagues. These are the worst disgrace Sierra Leoneans don't be faced with in the 21st century. What do I mean by this? This is a situation wherein the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone don't nickname himself, say he's the highest traveling president ever since 1961 to date. On the notion that he traveled because he want to rebrand the image of Sierra Leone. And amidst all this in overseas tours, he was made the chairman of the Council of 10. He was made chairman of AU and currently the chairman and head of state of ECOWAS. With all these laurels, his country is nicknamed.
No, sorry, I don't get the other one. You talk the AU, I don't get that side.
And currently the chairman of ECOWAS, the head the president and head of state of ECOWAS.
Yeah, I know. But what about the AU? I don't know if I get you fine. You mentioned
Currently, is the chairperson for the Council of 10.
Yes, then the Council of 10, the seats and all
And
effect
currently,
for.
we just come on as a chairperson in the AU summit. With
Then the
all
current
these laurels,
chairperson.
with all these laurels, Sierra Leone, as of the 16th of December 2025, America adopted the issuance of visas to Sierra Leoneans and a massive deportation of Sierra Leoneans in the US. However, let me establish my points now. Reasons. One, Sierra Leone is nicknamed a narcotic state. Two, Sierra Leone is not doing well as far as drugs or drug and substance abuses is concerned. And lastly or thirdly, for diplomacy's sake, there's the people who enjoy traveling visas, i.e. on medical, student visas, and other visas, tourism, do overstay in the US. A small salon, who does a salon? But because of this issue of drugs and substance abuses that have taken the center stage in Sierra Leone, this is the rippling effect. So with all
so basically, you didn't link onto the drugs basically now cause got a problem of
except with one like to itself. Yes, except one like to itself.
Okay.
We said the Dutch government will serve Sierra Leone through the Attorney General, or the government of Sierra Leone through the Attorney General, to extradite a drug lord, a drug kingpin. I think that's an easy thing for this country. And they talk at me, hearts, they bleed in me. You know how painful it is? You see, I mean, one of my friends just don't win student scholarship for go studying at the US. He went through pains, fasting upon fasting, brilliant student. He don't win in visa, in scholarship. Currently, James Voice that I go meet him for consoler is currently devastated. He almost want to take to mind. You know how many opportunities you don't spoil for people? You know how you don't wreck salon economically, as you rightly cited, remittances that are coming to this country. 70 people in a salon, they live in a salon, where they basically they live on every month. Then picking said for $100, $200 for survive. Do you know what that has cost to people of this country? I'm saying this with tears in my eyes.
Yeah, I feel the pain. But let me come.
This is how you say you rebrand this country.
Now, let me come to Una.
The salon this way say they rebrand.
It's good, like where they come heavily on the government. They come very heavily on the government, and of course, and they get the share, the lion's share when it comes to issue like this. But Una self as the opposition and say, and they always make it clear, for let an incumbent work well, it depends on how the opposition they push the agenda of the government indirectly. Now, you talk about since the 16th, they issued the visa ban. You say you don't want to talk on that because the party gave a communicate. It don't take 4 days now. Why up till now, Una not pull a statement? If actually Una taken serious as a party level, I'm not talking about individual. Of course, you say just some sites say you get one of the students we go through a very difficult time of period. As a party, people in the observe, people in the sea. The thing is, it's good. I just say this in front of you. Or recently, people in the sea and social media they engage. People appreciate that. Or time become communication loss. People, I mean, the trust level between majority, well, let's say platform there, we check mostly now from the people from the diaspora, and nothing, and they more or less support the economy. The trust level between the people and the opposition is low, because since they say the opposition more or less a complicit. Why up till now this no can? Therefore they will not pull the press statement at all. Like we say, the government on our own party some time for the one coming and get a press. Why?
Okay. You see, the APC, I repeat again, my party were not a party of imbalanced leadership. The party gets a well-balanced leadership, and the leadership believe, and I believe again, say, they have a steady head over issues. They're not just they pull pressers because they feel like taking out pressers for pressers' sake. The US government don't give away visa ban. Now, the party you see as rally sites is serious high-level delegation with the European Union. Among so many things we'll discuss, these are issues we bring to their attention. So the party they also call a fact checking. Because when we can say this is the situation, we must talk from an authoritative point of view. I make us say what I said now. I take responsibility of him as an individual, not from the party insane, because the party will pull a press statement to that one, and that becomes the official position of the party.
All right.
But as it is, those who do not believe or will still find it difficult for rest or anchored in confidence in the APC. And I tell you, say, you talk one thing, say every government will come at power. If it is better or it is survive now based on the legacies we in predecessor left for her. Now, here we see in Salwa, they give you 4 examples. 4.
Yeah, well, actually, let's take one take short break.
Okay, before the break, let me just land it. Before the break, let me
just 2 minutes. Let's say rest. Now, so can put at least just 4 minutes. Where you can 2 minutes rather, less than 2 minutes, and what we can you can continue with the 4 key points. Family, they come back for continue. They take short break. If you just join on the program today, they look at the internal power play inside APC and the visa ban and the guest now AKK Esquire. They with we for help we unpack some of these issues. They can just now.
Not of pure sensation. Get ready to groove diamond style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance, and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, All Saints Central, where the moment becomes magic. Where the moment becomes magic.
An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our booking platform in an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details.
What? Grand dinner dance, booking platform launch Saturday, June 13, 2020. Swear Olsen Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say 14, 5 DJ. Tickets.
Early bird.
Feast now.
Standard at the gate.
Yes now.
Spectrum.
Show your support.
You want on Early bird.
London, say 40, 5 DJ. London, say 40, 5 DJ. London, say 40, 5 DJ. Show your support.
It's Fambule, we don't kind of the other side of the program. This is the second part. If you just join me on the program, we look into the internal power play and the US ban. Of course, we also see the APC power crisis. These are the issues we'll be looking to, and we deal with AKK Square. Yes, AKK, welcome on the program, and of course, you will continue with how you be tap.
Okay, what have they tried for say 90s? When you say For make an incumbent succeed, the condition depends on the platform to which the predecessor left you. Now here you see former president Alex by Koroma. He left this country, say, now I want to see how best we can expand the city. We want to relocate. We want to get a new city. But then they know to buy how then one can do and so. He said, I want to open an international airport. We go land, we go get the environment or the facility for make 50 plane them the land and 50 plane them the take off. Everything was done. Now it come on power. I say, okay, now SLPP can have American do the turning of the sword. We SLPP can, then cancel. So what say we do? The money we for build the same Mama airport today, and then we use to extend a terminal, no more, just a single terminal along the airport, they call it Freetown International Airport. So disingenuous is the SLPP. It's commodity. When President Koroma former gets the Mashaka Wellington Highway, make a toll gate. JJ Safa and everybody, Sam and others, they say any toll gates per road will already exist. In fact, the Chinese therefore do then your new road, which I road, no ever did I for good share road. And if he has done this self, even per road will already exist. The money within the pay the 2 millions, they say Poku. And President Bill campaign in 2018 to we cannot power they visit the toll gates. On the promise that it will bring down from 2 millions to something lower than that. When he revisits the toll gates from 2 millions, he sent now to 10,000 or 10 millions for small motor car. Disingenuity to the highest extent. When JJ Safabi campaign for SLPP in 2018, he said just in 3 months, then they fixed the bread and butter in this country. At that time, rest na 200 millions for bag. Fuel per liter na be 600 millions per liter. So the rest, a bag of rice is almost 1,000 millions, 850, 650. A liter of gas, petrol, from 6,000, today is 25,000 millions in all millions. That is telling you that the SLPP now people that were not honest to this country. We create the level playing field. With man say, he said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. At least if SLPP not able to offer anything to Sierra Leoneans, if they become a meat rest, 200,000 are left for no idea.
Okay, you know, this criticism we don't put to this now thing we known and a glad way at least social media day because most of them say where they talk to they're on record on the same. But I want to draw your attention here. I don't say they follow international politics. Now the UK now, we got a very small party now by size, then get only 4 or 5 MPs in, then call it reform. Reform, they shake the country, the entire UK. In fact, they're so robust in the way that even some of them policies now, the current governments now, Labour, who we all vote for, some of we regret, they copy from there. So just to show you, so it's good on our but I don't know. Maybe sometimes we get to know wrong. Perhaps maybe we're not in the country. Maybe we're not do something different. But people are not see when they take on the government in that kind of way. But you just mentioned about the drug kingpin. From where I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think 1 year ago, where Una pull a press release. Una ever hear again any follow-up to that for say Una condemn of maybe they talk about the visa ban, say, except somebody want to be hypocrite, but the kingpin in presence one could have led to that, which we would deny because are privy to some information where we don't share on this platform. But again, come back to the opposition. What the people and they look up to now, I tell you, seriously, and people are just like, what I say, helpless. Yeah, help will always understand that. It's not about just criticizing them. What are you guys doing?
You see, one of the sharp contrasts between the SLPP and the APC government, and that the APC government will always get leadership, we get listening character. They get ace for listening. But with the current SLPP, they don't listen. They think they know everything. But even when they help them genuinely, they criticize them constructively, they anchor it on malice. They anchor it based on malice. They share hate with it. They don't like criticism. And so, let me give you a simple example. The issue of Kush. Even when the APC constrained with finances and logistical support, that the only thing we can usher or we can give out to people is sensitization and advocacy campaigns. With President Biogo recently, one of the rehab centers, is that what he say? He think the issue of Kush we don't start way back from 2014. Had the APC not been magnanimous to ignore that fact, if I don't twist the entire fight of the Kush to become an APC SLPP team, but we say no. This is something that is ravaging lives of our young people. We'll not settle for that. Everybody knows that Asalo, within Asalo. That's why they call Kush. We'll not be ever sabi asset. Drama doesn't want to be sabi. But because these people don't want to own up to responsibilities, they don't want to accept that this is something that is wrong and it happens under our hands, they always want to shift the blame. So these people don't have a listening audience. They don't have a character or a trait of listening to constructive criticism. Now, even if we're at the table, say, these things you are doing is wrong. We have been there before you. Let us go past the Lusu. They will not listen.
AKK, I will try for partner you with one season SLPP member, because tonight you don't come very, very hard on them, and they're not there for defend themselves, which somehow what's up they watch for see, but you still just come on hammering them instead of what you guys are doing. But it's fine. That's how you want to answer the question.
The last time you beget me, unfortunately, the network was so bad that near Iman Tila. How I wish that program for don't be successful, because that topic was so sensitive.
Yeah.
Now the Kenway Salon they right now. Now the country this should buy top up for internet 100 leons. Wallahi, if you not take time, you know use 12 hours, everything don't erupt.
We could definitely bring the time for bring
the country
back.
Is in shambles.
Definitely try.
The country is in shambles. The country is in a very, very serious and crazy situation. People can do for symbolism sake, say the country is on a life supporting machine. Sierra Leone currently they on a situation where we're sorry for Mama, but we left now this country. Listen, just a quick one.
I want to give this information
just
for
a quick
free.
One. Yes.
Okay, I give this information free. Now you would sleep. Now you would wake. Within the media, in the sense, generally, I don't they put it in that way. There have been several series of videos and audios where they don't compile, where like the opposition tend for like the praise the government. I'll give you one example. The mayor, the mayor, McKinney City mayor, is on a record to praise the government as a performing government.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just plan for you. No worry. You just want to explain, but now let's just put on let you get some.
Ministers, government functionaries.
Because
it is a great honor for us to receive you here today. When you look at the program, I think we have to recognize you as one of the best ministers for this just initiative. Yeah. So we want to thank you, the people of McKinney, the region as a whole. We are ready to receive you, and going there. We have been there in numbers to get what you are coming to tell us.
We appreciate all what you have done for us as a government, and I am sure with what we have been getting from the military commander and as well as the police commander here, I think it's going to be a remarkable way of uniting this country. We want to welcome you to McKinney. We also want to bring this to your notice, sir. Without the devolved function sectors, we cannot function as a government. We are appealing to you so that the monies that are responsible for the devolved sectors has to be released so that we can function as a government. And of course, on behalf of the 72 local government, we have seen that farmer chiefs has been given vehicles. We are suffering. Mr. Minister, you cannot imagine a young dynamic mayor like me has been suffering around with my old vehicle. I have to call the youth to push me, on the streets. And I want to appeal. We know that, yes, this is a performing government. And I'm sure my cries is going to be looked into. I want to thank you very much for coming to my city. I want to thank the government of President Bio for what they have been doing for us. I thank you very much.
Okay, so that word we use now, performing governments. In contrast to the heavy criticism, there's a lot of people it provoke a lot of discussion. But the opposition, they say the government are performing governments. And what is there to criticize? That is one. We see the mayor, Aki Sawyer, they praise the ACC boss. We see Olan Kashokol, the Truth Media, they say even for divide the country, this council, for create council, now in your idea, this is not my words, now in your idea, we'll not get time again for bring, perhaps maybe you go down previous to them. We see Honorable Abdul Kabo, now Radio 98.1, they praise the Ministry of Civic and Education, Minister of Information and Civic Education. The president say they do fantastic job when it comes to information dissemination. So with all this, people, like we will not ever see the governments they come in anyway, like you say, like good from you. You say even one at a time for prefer a solution or offer genuine criticism, the government does not seem to be taking it. But on the other hand, the opposition seems to be more or less, showering praises to the government. So people are like doubtful.
Okay. Let me say this to you, and I'm saying it from the depth of my heart. You believe, say, in life, nobody know the way 100% bad, way 100% good.
And in altruism.
Correct.
And in altruism.
And so therefore, even the devil, as it is in the SLPP, must get to one or two areas where they do well. That doesn't mean if you score them in the entirety, you score them above 20%. It doesn't mean
so performing government according to the mayor. Performing governments this?
Well, listen to what the mayor talk. You now would deduce from the fact whether the mayor was talking as a diplomat or he was talking on a very, very, very regretful manner. This is somebody who say, listen. I listen extra.
They no one for know what's not the word we use, and they try for interpret.
Now listen, neither the time for tell you so. This is a performing government, and he's talking as a local authority. It's even Motuka with the drivers and the pusher. It also devolving duties that the only time local council can become very responsible and effective that when functions are dissolved. Sorry, are dissolved at the local levels. Indirectly, listen. In conclusion, listen, what Lamtel say, and when he conclude, he said, Mr. Minister, I hope that you listen to our cries. Say, Mr. Minister, I hope when you go with this fanfare, with this satisfaction we have got, say so. He said, I hope you listen to our cries. We want devolvement of functions to the council. We want the local authorities like me here, a young council, mayor, to have a vehicle. We look forward to you making sure that we have better conditions of service. Does that mean they are performing well?
You You know, I wish
Analytically, does that mean they are
I wish
performing
we
well?
get more time before we go into Dentia. But anyway, I not say definitely as you know, mouthpiece of the party, you just definitely ever just cover then. It's okay, nice job. So
Yeah, no,
you
man.
understand.
But you cannot expect the mayor of McKinney to address them in that way. He has to talk to them in a diplomat,
We go
and this
try
is
for
what diplomacy comes.
the counter, yeah. We go
We
try
get,
very
we get a literary
yeah.
device. Let me share with you this a quick one. We get a literary device which is called euphemism. You can tell the person the right painful word, but you euphemize them in a way that you talk to them as if you praise them, but you hit them harder.
Yeah, euphemism, we know now, but
So
you
that
and
is
me know
what
it.
Lamptels was doing.
You know what's in a euphemism, but
So
and
by
you know,
implication, one person go ask now say, well, if Lamptels they say these people they perform. Now the same Lamptels they ask back say you not get motoka. Then they push and a treat. They don't pay to time. Council not get money to time. Even the oversight functions they don't give them for do. Does that mean that company can perform?
anyway,
That's just that question. And that is what
anyway,
diplomacy comes to do.
now so you put on so, and we appreciate your time. We just want to take 2-minute break, and then we allowed some few calls inside. I know say time don't let na salon. We said time don't let na. Just few calls in, and of course we take some few comments that we don't come. And, we call it today. Well, I'm left not just the journey. Today we get AKK Square. We look at the internal politics of the APC and the US visa ban within the opposition. There you stand. And we can just now can continue the program. We now turn for talk, and of course we can read our messages and in Mr. Komon-Tok. We can just now.
Don't Another pure sensation. Get ready to groove diamond style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance, and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, All Saints Central, where the moment becomes magic. Where the moment becomes magic.
An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform in an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details.
Well, grand dinner dance, book and platform launch Saturday, June 13, 2020. Swear Olsen Community Centre, 105 New Crossroad, London, say 14, 5 DJ. Tickets.
Early bird.
Feast now.
Standard at the gate.
Yes now.
Spectrum.
Show your support.
Early bird.
London, say 40, 5 DJ. London, say 40, 5 DJ. London, say 40, 5 DJ.
Yes, Pambule, we don't come back now the other side of the program. This is not the last lap of the program for tonight. On Abiawi, we try to connect the mic. We'll try for connect now. We'll see. Right, so get small issue for connect the mic, but on Abiawi, just small tapping. Okay, family. Now I'll give you small time. It depends try for connect now. I don't know what's happened today. Okay, well, all they take the text messages and first we don't come, whilst we wait for let the system connect fully. And let me start with this one. This one they come up from Fats Matter Conte. Now YouTube, they say I noticed some humility from AKK from his previous interview. Now I ask, what is the tripartite bathing? We will remember all your party's shameful performances to destroy democracy when at right time. And we also, this one they come up from Julius from Facebook. You say, the truth is the APC have sold out to, the APC have sold out to the APC. This is why the party is not challenging the SLPP on important issues affecting the nation. And this one they come up from Johnson Amla, where they say the performance of the APC has been unsatisfactory. Sylvia articulated a sentiment widely shared among us. It is imperative that they introduce new, unblemished candidates for the 2028 elections. Should the same individuals be presented, our prospects for success will be significantly diminished. Mada will likely continue to leverage past allegations of corruption against these politicians. This one they come up from Saidu Kanu is AKK. You are one people. Yeah, say one of the people who sell our vote to Mada Bio for a trade mine, which you will have Dr. Samura Kamara, but Allah will judge us, and we Sierra Leoneans also have style for. This one they say, good evening. All right, yeah, thank you very much, Mohammed Sisse. And this one, welcome, lawyer AKK, the man of the hour. Yeah, Kelvin, thank you for joining us. And of course, Marcella, thank you for joining us. Family, we do apologize. We get serious problem with the line. You know, seem for be connecting. Yeah, technology. Yeah, we restart again the phone, Family. Yeah, we apologize. Oh my God, Family. Yeah, they say they call them the kind side, but okay, let's just see. Maybe if we reset time, we go do not time for see. Okay, look like say it don't connect. Apologies, Family. I know say plenty, but I don't stop for connect. Okay, look like say they can work now. Yes, call us.
Yes, I know you don't get the first person from Virginia. You don't get the first person from Virginia. Lawyer AKK.
One moment, my brother. Just 1 second. All right. Okay. Yes, you can go ahead now. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Lawyer AKK. May God bless you. May God bless your family. And first of all, may God bless the Komon-Tok family. And like AKK, thank you for coming. Will they ask you, please? Make sure say the spare time for the Kanawuh family, the AKK, the Komon-Tok family. Lord will get you because let people would understand some of the things then. And that I tell Silva then they ask, I said, when I'm going to come. Which you don't talk so we all understand and exactly like the truth, you understand. But waiting at the strategy where if we happen say all the candidates the world there, so we then get they all qualify. When the one person will get the victory, how you see say the strategy where you or the team go put for all the other candidates then will support that person for the victory for tomorrow. Because we'll not go once again and pick up that person and say, during the election and make forward or whatever, they said I will not agree or whatever, and then can problem and they waiting at the strategy where the party they look now for put in place for them go all go go will follow the one where they don't pick. Number two, which are the strategy this time around, the media team for put, because the last election we'll see you need to not be there among the media team. I told her to pass one message. All man get your own different faction and we will bring them come together for let them get one voice and talk one thing. Why is the opposition, why is the present government, then they talk their own one, they sell it, they own them. How best will I not have for come together for put things in place for sell the party? Because a lot of things they need for sale right now. We all see the mess. Ever since the wall, Salon at the worst time this when they put with all this thing, the whole people with the plan now with people within us are always sick now, or for come now, welfare now, all those talk because of this bad government where they put. So which are the strategy we are the time for put now for get the media team for pass one voice and pass one thing, because the last election they say we'll not get strategy or not get strategy for talk because we scatter. Which thing we are the time for do now as a party for let them get the people all on board for rely against with the possible they don't pick. So I want to say thank you. Not forget to for the camp. Like we enjoy that other forum, they can with this forum here. So may God bless my brother.
All right, thank you very much, brother from Virginia. All right. Yes, we'll take another voice again. Yes, call outside. You call from? No, we don't get you. I don't know if the people they get you. Yeah, your voice. No, I know they get people. I know they get you. Are they you? It seems like they okay. All right. So left hand. This person look like same phone guy issue. All right. Will they take another voice again? Yes, call outside. They call from. Wait to. Perhaps it's from my side. Formula down. Today it's really. Yeah, it's look like we get small issue with the blind. So Lord will not just hold you for we apologize for that. Family technology, out in corner. So Lord just we pass the mic to you. Of course, you don't get some few calls from few calls. If you want to address those before we left you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to thank the caller from Virginia. That indeed I appreciate in call and are very humble at in sentiments. And I hopefully they promise say anytime you call on me, I will make myself available. And I will continue for them at this platform and share the party impositions to people out there. But one thing that is very, very key, we ask me now that waiting at the strategy, what they put in place for unison across all flag bearers. So at the end of the day, whosoever wins, everybody rally around them. And when even people then they lose honorably and be satisfied enjoying the process. The strategy is very simple and one. The strategy is a level playing field for all, no room for an undue advantage of one person as against the other, credible elections, make sure that everybody feels satisfied and get belief in the process, and that at the end of the day, whosoever wins must win honorably, and whosoever loses must lose honorably. That's the strategy. For the media team, what's our strategy for us to get a consensus communication so that we're all not going to be speaking from different angles? That I will tell you, through God in power, I have an intention at this party, and by God in power, I will make the intention known very soon.
Yeah.
But
Is it that they go for the PRO?
as it is now, there is a position holder where my boss, Comrade CDR Tunis, and there is a deputy who is Mohammed Pope Kamara. I will not tell you what exactly my attention or my ambition will look like and how my vision is going to look like, because firstly, I am in a learning curve. I can learn from my boss when I see the Tunis. But I believe, say, if he give me the opportunity for serve, I will improve on what he don't do, and I will communicate sooner with our next strategy. But one thing I can say, if I am only given the opportunity to serve this party, that position I want, believe me, the media will be one of its best and will continue the good work we see the Tunisian people don't do. Will they improve on my God empire?
All right, so it's a pleasure. Fambulo, one more time for apology. To see, I don't see more than 87 missed calls, and definitely from your side, not from our side, and I will confirm myself from your side. Sorry, those are not so they do all the time already, but today on the just be this way. All right, so AKK, thank you for joining us. Fambulo, and I saw they tap the program here. We hope for get AKK, and we self appreciate for where you don't extend the commitment for the CAM visits now regularly, so that people can go know. Because like we said back then, there is a serious information gap where people are able to understand. And this constituency where now then they see like the diaspora inflation is very, very powerful. No. So sometimes, not that we are Sierra Leoneans. We say I'm better. I go be honest with you, plenty about what they are. We want to go back home. This is true. It's a fact. I mean, not to let other person country so pan coal, no. But because of certain things that make we say then as the media, we put more outside we interested. But anyway, you get anything for that before we say goodbye before we left you?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here. I want to apologize and Jennifer apologize to the callers them out there. We want to call and we want to know more things. Them way, you know, the age of technology, things that can happen we know they expect. But I promise you, by the next time we're doing at this platform, inshallah, when we get a problem there, I will face again. I want Jennifer equally apologize to the listening audience that it's as a result of technology, but by the next time, it will not be so. Thank you and good night. See you guys the next time.
Bye. Bye.
Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, slum, celebrate. June 13, 2026, be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. The dinner dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on St. Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, an unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details. Event details. Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2026. Where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroads, London, say it 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird. Be small. Standard at the gate. 60 platform. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation. take part in the launch. Book your tickets now. Book your tickets now. You come and talk. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, slum, celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on Saint Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, bright magic. An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details, 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 event details, details, event details, details, event details. What? Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020, where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird, be small. Standard at the gate, 6 the patron. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation, take part in the launch. Book your tickets now, book your tickets now. You come and talk. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, slum, celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on Saint Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, bright magic. An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details, 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 event details, details, event details, details, event details. What? Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020, where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird, be small. Standard at the gate, 6 the patron. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation, take part in the launch. Book your tickets now, book your tickets now. You come and talk. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, slum, celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on Saint Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, quite the magic. An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement, Komon-Tok platform. Event details, event details, event details. Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020. Where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say a 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird. Be small. Standard at the gate. 60 platform. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation, take part in the launch. Book your tickets now, book your tickets now. You Komon-Tok. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, slum, celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on Saint Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, quite the magic. An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement, Komon-Tok platform. Event details, event details, event details, event details. What? Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020. Where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say a 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird. Be small. Standard at the gate. 60 platform. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation, take part in the launch. Book your tickets now, book your tickets now. You Komon-Tok. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, long celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on St. Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, quite the magic. An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement, Komon-Tok platform. Event details, event details, Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020. Where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say a 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird. Be small. Standard at the gate. 6 to platform. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation, take part in the launch. Book your tickets now, book your tickets now. You come.